I think it's not by accident that I speak first. So let me go back to history. Jainaba worked for me ages ago as a sales executive. And Bakari came looking for a house. And the rest is history. So that's how far the family has gone. That's on a lighter note. But let me also appreciate Bakari and Jainaba and the team for this initiative. I think it's quite laudable. What we have in this country that we are not capitalizing on is the young retirees that we have in this country, a human resources base. And what we have done, I always want to claim blame. I want to take blame for it. I think we have created a vacuum. And if you create a vacuum, what happens? Anything can come in. So the vacuum has been created, and there's so much knowledge in this country at the international level. For example, like what we've seen now with all those around here. But I think we must take blame that we're a bit quiet. We are one of those that refuse to be quiet, so very active in social media. Some of you probably must have seen about 10 days ago, we occupied the space in social media for about 5 days, just by a sentence, and it generated public debate. And I think that's healthy. So on that note, Mr. Marong, I would urge you to continue this. There's the need for leadership in this country. We need to train our young ones so that they grow up with the right values of leadership. And that is missing. Leadership is all about value. It's not about race, it's not about age, it's not about tribe, but it's about having the right values of leadership to be in front. So on that note, Mr. Marong, I would like to encourage you with your team, Mr. Siri Jallo and others, and thank you very much for the recognition, and we need to have more of positive things like this. Thank you.
Have we been managing time? Absolutely no. And space and all what is within the space, and that is the resources. Time and space have to be harnessed for the common good of all, and remembering that life is a continuous struggle for bettering the lives of others. Thank you very much, Mr. Marong, for that endeavor.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It is an honor for me to be here today. And I would first start by commending BJM for this initiative. I think one thing that we all agree is we lack recognition in Gambia, no matter what people actually really strive and achieve. I think this is something that is really laudable. And we encourage you to really do this annually and in a bigger way, for that matter. I know Bakari Marong, and as a youth man, Taf said, I've known Bakari for over 30 years, and we were batchmates. And all I can say is, he was one of those, we went to a boys' high school, St. Augustine's, and you all go out on break, we joke a lot, we play around, do a lot of sports. Bakari was one of those that would not actually do much sports, and even break time, he could sit in the class to really read. And just to really say that he was batchmates with Jainaba. Tough, so I don't know if it's buying of the house, but something must have been, there, back in the days, yes. They were at the other side of it, and, in as much as we were St. Augustine's, St. Joseph's was deemed to be, the woman for St. Augustine's High School. Bakari has always actually really shown professionalism, diligence in whatever he's really done, and I actually reconnected with him again some decades ago when he was working for Site Savers. I have been in the insurance industry all my life, and actually had to deal with him, and he's actually really shown nothing but professionalism, cooperation, and we had an excellent relationship. And then again, some 4 or 5 years ago, at Royal Insurance, we are actually looking at possibilities of expansion, more so to do with life assurance. And then again, we connected. BJM did us an excellent job in terms of some feasibility study, as far as this is concerned. I would just really also end by saying these two are a partner of excellence and standards. And I would actually really always recollect, and I would say, they've all been A students. And when there was standards in the Gambia, these days we're talking about the issue of the worst, poor results. When there was common entrance, there was competition from primary one. You get in there at that level, your mind is, I want to pass my common entrance. I want to go to Saints, I want to go to Gambia High, and that kind of a thing. And just to really tell you, Geneva, during the common entrance at the time, I always remember, came out third in the Gambia. There was competition then. There was standards. And I think we can all really make a difference if we really continue to collaborate as Gambians, try to really bring about solutions. And like Taf is actually really doing with this leadership, I think we really owe it to the next generation. We all should really strive towards leaving a legacy. Thank you very much.